Hey, good evening, everybody. This is Dave C. This is the Dave C. Sports Show. I want to welcome you in. It is Monday night, January 5th, 2026. As we do every show, we start off with the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you'll take off your hat, put your hand over your heart, and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Hope you're having a great Monday evening. There's no Monday Night Football tonight, so we got a lot to cover, a lot to go over with the NFL, NCAA, and so much more. Hey, we want to remind you that also every show we honor and salute all of our service members, each and every one of them, those that have served in the past, those that have served in the present, and those that will serve in the future. They are the backbone of our freedom, never forgetting those that gave the ultimate sacrifice so that we could be free and doing what we're doing today, which is being free in this beautiful country of ours. Also remembering our first responders, our doctors, nurses, paramedics, and firemen and policemen, and all those who serve on the front lines for us 24 hours a day. We're live from the Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter Studios in beautiful Brownsburg, Indiana. We are part of the Indiana Radio 267/Brownsburg network, and we are on X, YouTube, Spotify, and Facebook. Our sponsors for our show are DDW Giftware, ddwgiftware.etsy.com, online for all of your gift needs. Also, Brownsburg Free Advertising Chatter on Facebook. Now with over 3,500 members, they eliminate the chatter, clatter, crap. Well, in the NFL, Black Monday lived up to the hype. Stefanski of the Browns, gone. Morris of the Falcons, fired January 4th. Carroll of the Raiders, January 5th, gone. Gannon of the Cardinals, January 5th, gone. DeBoer of the Giants, November 10th, gone. And Callahan of the Titans was gone on October 13th. So the carousel begins. Also, the GM's Falcons parted with GM Terry Fortnoy. So I want you to picture something. If you out there, you paid a high price for an NFL season ticket, how much did you pay? Then get to week 18 and half the NFL players are sitting on Sunday. Whatever the reason, fans and ticket holders deserve so much better. You have internet subscription services on your cable, your streaming, that cost hard-earned money. All deserve to always see the best. Do you agree or disagree? No matter what the situation, is resting able-bodied, healthy players acceptable in your or our world? Hey, we're going to get you started off with a little special edition tonight, and that's something we're starting to call Guess Who This Is. So we're doing a little throwback here, and we want you to try and guess who this is.
It's easy to sum it up. It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player, and we're in here talking about practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game, not a game, not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game.
Okay, we want you at some point to try and guess who that classic superstar is and was. We'll come back a little bit later and see if you got that one. Now we got a little bit of trivia here for today. We're turning the corner tonight a little bit on our trivia. Soon it'll be time for the World Cup soccer. So just to give you a little taste and get you warmed up tonight, here's your trivia for this evening. Which country hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? Which World Cup final was the first decided by a penalty shootout? In which year did the Men's World Cup expand from 24 to 32 teams? What's the difference between the Golden Boot and Golden Ball awards? Which South American country won consecutive titles in 1958 and 62? And those are your soccer sports trivia questions for this evening. So see what you come up with and see what you get. Okay. And looking at our NCAA men's basketball top 10 this week. Coming in at number 10, Nebraska 15-0. Number 9, BYU at 13-1. Number 8, Gonzaga at 16-1. Number 7, Houston at 13-1. Number 6, Duke 13-1. Number 5, Purdue 13-1. Number 4, UConn 14-1. Number 3, Iowa State 14-0. Number 2, Michigan 13-0. And the number 1 team in college basketball in the nation this week is Arizona at 14-0. And on the women's side, top-ranked team at number 10, Louisville at 14-3. Michigan 12-2 at number 9. Number 8, Maryland 15-1. Number 7, Vanderbilt 15-0. Number 6, Kentucky 15-1. Number 5, Oklahoma, 14-1. Number 4, UCLA, 14-1. Number 3, South Carolina, 15-1. Number 2, Texas, 17-0. And number 1 in women's college basketball this week is UConn at 15-0. Oh, it's time. The NCAA semifinals in college football on Friday at 7:30. It's number 5 Oregon versus number 1 Indiana. On Thursday at 7:30, it's number 10 Miami against number 6 Ole Miss. The winner meets for the national championship on January 19th at 7:30. And in your NBA standings, Eastern Conference leaders, number 5, 76ers at 19-14. Number 4, the Raptors 21-15. Number 3, the Celtics 22-12. Number 2, the Knicks at 23-12. And the number 1 team in the Eastern Conference this week right now are the Pistons at 26-9. In the Western Conference, number 5 is the Rockets at 21-11. Number 4 is the Nuggets, 23-12. Number 3 is the Lakers at 22-11. Number 2 is the Spurs, 25-10. And number 1 this week in the Western Conference on Monday night is the Thunder at 30-6. Okay, if you are ready, if you're so inclined, let's take a look at the NFL in review for Week 18. In Week 18, it was Tampa Bay 16, Carolina 14, Mayfield 16-22, 203, 1 TD, 1 interception, 2 sacks. Irving 26 carries, 85 yards. Otten 7 receptions, 94 yards, and 1 TD. On the Carolina side, Young 24-35, 266, 2 TDs, 1 INT, and no sacks. And McMillan had 4 receptions for 85 yards. Tampa Bay wins but loses. Carolina is in. Tampa Bay is out because the Falcons beat the Saints. It was the Rams 37 over Arizona 20. Stafford 25-40, 259, 4 TDs, 1 sack. Williams 12 carries for 60. Corum 13 carries for 59. Higbee 5 receptions for 91, 1 TD. Nakua 10 receptions for 76, 1 TD. And Parkinson 4 receptions for 36 and 2 TDs. It was Brissett for Arizona, 22 of 31, 243, 2 TDs, 1 INT. He was sacked 6 times in this one. Wilson had 5 receptions for 99, 1 TD. McBride 7 receptions for 65, negligible on the rushing side. The Rams played their starters. The Rams needed this for momentum. The Rams snapped a 2-game skid, and the Rams pounded Brissett. Question on that one, where is Brissett going to be next year? The Raiders over the Chiefs, 14-12. Shaw, 7-14, 88 yards, sacked 5 times. Oladokin, 7-14, 3 sacks, 88 yards. Smith, 12 carries for 56. Brown, 3 receptions for 64. On the Raiders side, O'Connell, 10-22, 102, 1 sack. Janey, 26 carries, 87 yards. Mayer, 3 receptions for 47. No offense for both teams here. Thank God the season is over for both teams. Moving on. Bright spot, Travis Kelce, third all-time tight end with over 13,000 receiving yards. This was a big one. The Steelers 26, the Ravens 24 for the AFC North. Rodgers 31 of 47, 294, 1 TD, 2 sacks. Warren 14 carries, 66 yards. Gainwell 8 receptions for 64, and Austin the third 3 for 5 yards and 1 TD. On the Ravens side, Jackson was 11 for 18, 238, 3 TDs, 1 interception. He was sacked 3 times. Henry, another huge game, 20 carries, 126. Flowers, big time, 4 receptions, 138, and 2 TDs. Ravens lose the heartbreaker, and the AFC North champion Steelers win it. Rodgers pulled it out with 55 seconds left. And then the Ravens missed a 44-yard field goal that could have won it. It was the Seahawks 13, the 49ers 3. Darnold 20-26, 198. He took 2 sacks. Walker the third, 16 carries, 97 yards. Charbonnet, 17 carries for 74 and 1 TD. Nigma, 6 carries, 84 yards. And for the 49ers, Purdy, 19-27, 127, 1 INT, and he was sacked 3 times. Seahawks clinched the number 1 seed. Darnold made up for last year with the Vikings. The Seattle running game was the real winner for Seattle. Seattle defense dominated the 49ers. It was the Texans 38, the Colts 30. Stroud 14-23, 169 yards, 1 TD. Brooks 13 carries for 63 yards. Hutchinson 5 receptions for 84 yards. Schultz 4 receptions for 73. On the Colts side, Leonard 21 of 34, 270 yards, 1 TD, 1 interception. He was sacked 1 time. Giddens 8 carries for 30, and here was the mystery. Taylor 14 carries, 26 yards. What were they saving him for? Even after the Colts inning game debacle, Leonard looked good. Taylor was shut down. Good, bad, or indifferent. The coach will be back next year after the total collapse and losing streak. Both he and the GM will be back for more fun and frolic. The Colts faithful are not happy. The Browns took the Bengals 20-18. Sanders 11-22, 111 yards. He was taken down and sacked 6 times. On the Bengals side, Burrow was 29-39, 236, 3 TDs, 1 interception, and he was sacked twice. Brown had 13 carries for 72. Chase, 8 receptions, 96 yards, 1 TD. Higgins, 6 receptions, 67 yards, and 1 TD. Stefanski was fired. Time to totally reset the table in Cleveland. Smythe won it with a 49-yard field goal to close it out. It was the Falcons 19, the Saints 17. Slough 23-35, 259, 1 TD, 1 interception. He was taken down 4 times. Johnson 3 receptions, 61 yards. Pettis 5 receptions for 60. For the Falcons, Cousins 18 of 32, 180, 1 TD, 1 interception, and he got taken down for 4 sacks. London 4 receptions for 78, 1 TD. The Falcons sent Carolina to the playoffs. Saints doomed Tampa Bay to a long off season. The Saints couldn't pull it out for Tampa Bay. It was the Vikings 16, the Packers 3. 611 for 334 yards, 4 sacks. Brooks 13 carries for 61. McCarthy 14 of 23, 82 yards. Mason 14 receptions, 94 yards. Jefferson, the bright spot, 8 receptions for 101. Packers get the 7th seed, rested a lot of regular starters, and the Minnesota Blitz dominated as they did on defense. Real blowout here. The Jags 41, the Titans 7. For the Titans, Allen 17 of 30, 72 yards, 1 INT, 1 sack. Pollard 14 carries for 48 yards. The Jaguars clinched the AFC South title and become the number 3 seed. Enough said on this one. The Jags dominate. Cowboys lose to the Giants 34-17. Prescott 7-11 for 70. Milton the third 7 for 13, 73 yards, 1 interception. Blue 16 carries, 64 yards, 1 TD. Flournoy 55 receptions, 68. On the Giants' winning side, Dart 22 of 32, 237 TDs, 4 sacks. Tracy Jr. 18 carries, 103 yards. Highlights: Clowney with 3 quarterback sacks. Did the Cowboys show up for this one? You gotta wonder. And the Commanders over the Eagles 24-17. McKee 21 of 40, 241, 1 TD, 1 interception, 3 sacks. Bigsby 16 carries, 75 yards, 1 TD. Commanders, Johnson 14 of 22, 131, 1 TD, 1 interception. Rodriguez 16 carries, 65, 1 TD. And McLaren 4 receptions for 57. The Eagles starters stood mainly and watched this one. It was the Pats dominating the Dolphins 38-10. Maine 14-18, 191, 1 TD. Stevenson 7 carries, 131, 2 TDs. For the Dolphins, Ewers 60-23, 137, 1 TD, 1 interception, and he was sacked 4 times. All Pats here. And the Lions over the Bears. Williams 20 of 33, 212, 2 TDs, 1 interception, 1 sack. Loveland 10 receptions, 91 yards, 1 TD. For the Lions, Goff 27 of 42, 331, 1 TD, 1 interception, 2 sacks. Gibbs 19 carries, 80. And St. Brown 11 receptions, big day, 139. Bears end the season on a dud. Bears hit 42-yard game-winning field goal as time expired. Bears clawed back from a 16-0 deficit, but couldn't do it. Detroit, 433 yards of offense, held the ball for over 35 minutes. It was the Broncos 19, the Chargers 3. Lace 20 of 44, 136, 1 INT, 4 sacks. Lance 9 carries for 69. And for the Broncos, Nix, 14-23, 141. He got taken down 4 sacks. Broncos are the number 1 seed. More resting of players on Sunday. It's the first time since 2015 the Broncos have the number 1 seed. It was the Bills 35, the Jets 8. Trubinsky 22-29, 259, 4 TDs. Davis 21 carries, 151. The Jets Cook 11-22, 60 yards, 1 TD, 1 sack. Bills, and more. And that wraps up your stats for Week 18. And looking at your final standings after Week 18 in the AFC East, the Pats came in at 14-3, the Bills 12-5. The AFC North, the Steelers 10-7, the Ravens 8-9. AFC South, the Jags 13-4, Texans 12-5. AFC West, Broncos 14-3, Chargers 11-6. The AFC East, it was the Eagles at 11-6. NFC North, the Bears 11-6, Packers 9-7, Vikings 9-8, Lions 9-8. The NFC South, Panthers 8-9, Tampa Bay 8-9, and the Falcons 8-9. The NFC West, Seahawks 14-3, Rams 12-5, and the 49ers 12-5. All right, here we go. Saturdays 4:30, wild card. We're taking the Rams over the Panthers. Saturday 8 p.m. wild card. We're taking the Bears over the Packers. Sunday 1 p.m. we're taking the Bills over the Jags. Sunday 4:30, Eagles over the 49ers. Sunday 8 p.m. Pats over the Chargers. And on Monday, we're taking the Texans over the Steelers. For the year on our picks, we came out at a dead even 50%. Remember, if you're going to gamble, please make sure you gamble responsibly. And those trivia questions for you, which were all about soccer. Which country hosted the first FIFA World Cup in 1930? That would be Uruguay, who also won it. Which World Cup final was first decided by a penalty shootout? 1994, Brazil versus Italy. In which year did the Men's World Cup expand from 24 to 32 teams? That would be 1998. What's the difference between the Golden Boot and the Golden Ball Awards? The boot is the top scorer. The ball equals the best player. In which South American country won consecutive titles in 1958 and 62? That would have been Brazil. So, how'd you do on that? We got one more for you, and that was our mystery player and audio. And see if you can get this.
It's easy to sum it up when you just talk about practice. We sitting here, I'm supposed to be the franchise player.
This never gets old.
About practice. I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice. Not a game. Not the game that I go out there and die for and play every game like it's my last. Not the game. We talking about practice, man. I mean, how silly is that, man? We're talking about practice. I know I'm supposed to be there. I know I'm supposed to lead by example. I know that. And I'm not shoving it aside, like it don't mean anything. I know it's important. I do. I honestly do. But we talking about practice, man. What are we talking about? Practice? We're talking about practice, man. We're talking about practice. We're talking about practice. We ain't talking about the game.
And that classic never, ever, in my opinion, ever gets old. It's one of the greatest out there. And that was Mr. Allen Iverson, if you remember that one. Hey, that is going to do us for us on this edition of the Dave C. Sports Show. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you had a good time. Stick around every week. We are here with the Sports Show. I want to thank you for being here. Don't forget, we're on Spotify, YouTube, X, and Facebook. So join us, won't you? Go out there, everybody, and have a great one. And we'll catch you on the flip side.